Hello and welcome to this episode of Cosmic Crow Tarot, where today we're not talking about tarot at all. No, we're talking about a different form of divination, one that's existed from around the 1800s. So it's one of the most popular ones out there, and they're like the tarot in the sense that they can predict things and they give you insight and guidance and stuff, but they're a lot simpler, like more simple, the messages that they come, that I feel that the tarot is. And from what people have kind of told me and I've learned, it's a lot more to the point than, like, say, the tarot is. It's an awesome, awesome, awesome divination form, and I'm learning it as I go. It's not like my passion. It's not tarot. It's different. But, it still gives you the insight and everything, and I love working with this deck. I believe she's on YouTube too, Caught a Place to Dock, like that's her handle, and she is the one that puts out Lenormand challenges and everything for us to enjoy, and I've learned so much just by doing those with her each month. Now, this is the Laura Twan Lenormand Oracle, and I share it with you because at first, for the longest time, this is the single only Lenormand deck in my collection. It's one that's been around for a very, very long time. In the book that I have been learning, like the sort of like giant guidebook that I have on my phone, these are actually the illustrations that they use in that. So I know this is a very, very, very popular deck. And it's like set like Victorian era and stuff, so the illustrations are just absolutely gorgeous. But you know me, I like weird, I like creepy, I like different and freaky. That almost rhymed. So when I found out about this, please excuse the fact that I've ripped the box open. The box is completely destroyed, but in it is what you've been waiting for. In it is what I've been waiting for, because it's Patrick Valencia's Lenormand deck, the Lenormand Della Luna. I have that one actually backwards in the bag because I pulled them out at some time. So we'll flip that around really fast so you can see it through the plastic and pretend that I didn't already unbox it. I haven't looked at the illustrations at all. You're going to be looking at it at the same time that I do. Before we get to it though, here's the awesome guidebook, or like the guide paper that comes with it, gives you the keywords and everything for this deck. So if you know diddly squat about the Lenormand and you want to start working with it, this is going to help you because it has all 36, I believe there's 36 there in it. Yes, 36 right there, ending with the cross. It has all the keywords you need to know so you can get that mind working, that intuition working, and be able to read the Lenormand Della Luna and any other Lenormand for that matter. Now, as with normal with Patrick Valencia, I have to point this out. I love this. This is why you order from Deviant Moon Incorporated. Like, if just the Deviant Moon Tarot you can get on Amazon. You order it from the website because you get cool extras. Shadow of this is kind of causing an issue with my very, very, very destroyed box. Yeah, I couldn't get the tape off of it the other day, so I'm just like ripping it to get it. But there's those out of there. We'll set the box aside. And you can see here, this is like the card that's in the deck that doesn't fit in the deck, and it says Lenormand Della Luna with that beautiful, beautiful moon that we all have known to come and love from Patrick Valencia. So we have that right there. And then he shared one of the old style Marseille style tarot decks or tarot cards with us, and I love, love that he sent me this particular one. I don't know if this was intentional, but I want to believe it is, and if he actually did, or the company actually did, thank you for knowing me and paying attention to me, because Temperance is astrologically connected to Sagittarius. I myself am Sagittarius Sun, Mercury, Venus, Uranus, Neptune, all of that. So much of my birth chart is in Sagittarius, so this is like my card, and I think that is awesome. Just a little extra that he likes to put in. But you're not here to see those, are you? No, you're here to see these. I'm here to see these. So I've got both of the paradoxical version and the regular one because I couldn't decide between the two. So why decide when you can get both of them? So you're going to slide them out, and I'm going to try to show these, side by side so you can see the differences and everything in them. Set the plastic up there. You can see they're very much in tins right here, which is really, really cool. That keeps the deck safe. Like if you keep it on yourself, keep it in your purse or something because you want to take it with you and you want to do readings with it, then they are nicely tucked into these awesome little tins. Hear that? Very much metal, very awesome. And you got the messages there on the back. But they both say the same thing here. An offshoot of the Trionfi Della Luna Tarot, this unique deck features 36 mischievous cards inspired by the art style of the 19th century illustrations. It showcases the simple yet profound imagery of the Lenormand brought to life with Patrick Valencia's deviant and surreal style. Yes, there is nothing like Deviant Moon out there. There's nothing like Patrick Valencia's work. It's my favorite of all time for a reason. It's weird, it's awesome, and it reminds us that weird weird and awesome is beautiful. You've got the website down here, and you've got the website over here as well. So I'm going to switch them actually, because this is like the original, and that one's the paradoxical. So I feel like it should be on the right, and this one should be on the left. So we're going to pop these beauties out, and they actually are still in plastic. So the scissors will have to come in handy there. So we'll have to do that, but I'm going to go ahead and get them both out right here, because we can't actually do a flip through of these if they're still in the plastic. And there, you already see differences right here. This one is the regular Trionfi Della Luna. Like if you have those decks, you know this is the symbols you get on the back. And then this is the paradoxical one. And of the Deviant Moon Tarot paradoxical, it's very much that blue as well, but it's got that awesome symbol that we all know that is the back of the Deviant Moon Tarot. Now that plastic was definitely on there tighter than anything I've ever felt before, because that was a little bit difficult to get. But we have it completed. Just kind of pull it off right here so we can get into it. Do that thing that we do. It's like a new book. If I can get this shimmied out of here. There we go. Set that aside. And then sniff. Yes, yes, it smells like a new book. That is awesome. That illustration is awesome. This illustration is awesome. Yeah, I want to do these side by side. I want to look at them together, and then, you know, let me know in the comments which one you like better. I believe these are not just pre-orders. They still have some available. I honestly think it'd be crazy if they didn't. So I'll leave that link in the description below where you can purchase it for your own collection if you want to get your creepy Deviant Trionfi Della Luna Lenormand thing going on. So we have the one right here. I think I can do this. Like I can name the different cards and everything. Guidebook comes in handy for that. A place to docs, Instagram challenges and Facebook challenges, they definitely come in handy for this too, because we know one is the writer. So take action on those ideas. Let's flip them over. And 2 is the clover. You can kind of tell that from the illustration. Like, see, simplicity. Simplicity is definitely there because it's just a single image on this illustration. So there is the eye in the center, the clover, the blood coming out of the bottom because you've taken it. You've taken that luck and you've done something with it. So there is the clover, followed by, did I grab 2 by accident? Ooh, we've got something going on there because, yeah, the paradoxical one's actually backwards. So let's do that really fast. Then you have the ship. The ship is right there. I love this illustration of the ship. That is awesome. So you have both of these right here. Normal and paradoxical right there. Which one do you like the best? I'm loving this darkness of this, but the illustrations are so bright and vivid on the regular one too. So yes, I am pleased that I purchased both of them. House is next, and you have this gorgeous house right here. It's almost like a mansion, isn't it? The artwork and everything. Yes, this is nothing like that one I showed you a minute ago. It's very much cooler. It's very modern. It's very Deviant Moon Trionfi Della Luna. His beautiful, weird, quirky artwork. It's awesome. So there's those illustrations. And the tree is next. And check out this tree. Wow. Like, look how it's become, like, it's the woman. It's the tree itself. It's the tree of life. That is gorgeous. I love those illustrations. Clouds are next, and you see those illustrations of clouds. These definitely look spookier than the clouds on the left, don't they? Beautiful illustrations again. And snake. Snake is number 7 of the Lenormand. You think of snakes, you think, well, I personally think of snakes as stay away from me, I'm terrified of you. But snakes in themselves are like the wisdom and the knowledge and everything. So they have a positive side as well. And you can see there that 7 up there. So they're numbered, and you can kind of like go off the normal Lenormand, I suppose, and be like, you know, if you have all that knowledge and you're not afraid of afraid of what the future might hold, you can overcome those obstacles. Drive your own chariot. So those are those cards, followed by coffin. Coffin is next. This coffin, I love it. I don't remember which one of these decks it is of his, but this coffin, I've seen it before in one of his illustrations, so it's awesome to see it right there too. Beautiful, beautiful illustrations again. Bouquet, I think is the word for this next one. You know, I might be making this up and I might be getting it wrong, but you know, you have that illustration and it clearly looks like a bouquet. So there are those 2 illustrations. The demon hand handing it to the normal hands, you know. Lovers of the major arcana of the Trionfi Della Luna. One of them is like a monster covered in fur and the other is a beautiful woman. So that's like a nod to those cards. That is awesome. Scythe, I think it's Scythe, isn't it? Is right here on this one. And check out the little skulls and everything on the plants. I love this. I love this deck. Sorry, the other Lenormand that I had for so long. I think I found a new favorite, but we knew that already because it's the art and from the mind of Patrick Valencia. So that is awesome. Those illustrations. Whip is next, and you see that whip there. I wish I could like make like a sound effect in my video and go choo like that. You know, whip, because there's the whip. Whip yourself into shape in those illustrations. I'm kind of leaning towards, I'm liking the regular one a little bit more than the paradoxical one, but they're both awesome in their own unique ways. Like, I wouldn't want one without the other. 12 are birds. Birds, these are the coolest birds ever. Like, you know, in the coloring book that he sent, and the Beasts pack that comes with some, I think the purple Trionfi Della Luna I have has the Beast packs added to it. So these come from those, his quirky little birds there with all of their boobs. Beautiful, beautiful illustrations there. Child is 13 right there. 13 of the tarot corresponds to death, so you know, not like letting that doubt die and letting that little child out so you feel strong and complete in yourself. Those are those illustrations. Beautiful again. Happy, carefree, fun, enjoying life. The fox. Wow. I've never actually seen Patrick Valencia do regular animals. This man is a creative genius and so freaking talented when it comes to art. Seriously, there is nobody I love more than Patrick Valencia's art. Like, it's fantastic. Just check out this fox. Check it out. Like, how awesomely detailed is it? And I love the nod to the like blue and the eye closed because it's taking that time to look within. You know, don't be sly to yourself. Like, you have everything you need to succeed. It's beautiful, beautiful. And there's that 14 connecting it to temperance in my head because I connect everything to tarot. Beautiful illustrations. This might be my favorite one yet. But then we check out the bear. The bear is freaking awesome too. He doesn't have the cave or anything. He's standing strong. He's standing in control. There you have both of those illustrations. Absolutely gorgeous. I love those. Star is next. I don't remember if it's called Star or not. But here it is, a star nonetheless, and you have those illustrations. Beautiful again, the colors and everything. And yet, it looks old-timey, doesn't it? Like if it was made back in like the 19th century, it definitely looks like that. It's gorgeous. Okay, stork is next. I know this is called stork. I've drawn the stork many, many times in those challenges. But there is the stork right there. Beautiful again, those illustrations. The dog is next. Now, this dog doesn't look as nice and loyal as the dog that I've seen in other Lenormand decks. Reminds you, a dog can be mean too, but that dude you see up here doesn't look that nice either. So, to each their own, you know. You're not nice to your pets aren't going to be nice to you. That's how life should be. So, you have those illustrations as well. 19 is the tower. The tower is not the tower of the tarot. No, the tower of the Lenormand is very positive, very like happiness and joy. You've created this tower. You have much to appreciate. Excuse me. And you have those two illustrations right there with the tower. Beautiful again, but not quite as beautiful as those flowers. Those flowers give major, major Alice in Wonderland vibes. And you have those two right here. I love both of them. Like, seriously, I love all of these, like all the different illustrations and everything. But just creepy, you know, Alice in Wonderland, if it wasn't all, well, Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland, it wasn't positive, was it? It was kind of creepy and everything, kind of dark, but that's okay. And those illustrations, you know, that's just fun. It's gorgeous, the color and everything. I love that. Mountain is next, and you check out that mountain, and I love the fact that he's got like faces on this and everything. It's not just a simple Lenormand deck. It becomes chaotic a little bit, gives you more to think about, more insight and everything. The more you look at it, the more you're inspired to have more. Like, look at all those faces. Those are all the faces and opinions that you have to overcome, that you have to climb and get over so you can hit that top of that mountain and believe in yourself. Immediately, that's what my head went to, and it's just absolutely gorgeous the way that he did it. Okay, crossroads is after mountains. You know, once you make it up that mountain, there's going to be roads of where to go when you come down the other side. So you have that illustration right there. This is one of the characters from the Trionfi Della Luna. I know it is. I kind of want to get that deck out and like go through and be like, oh yeah, that's this guy. But I think he's like the king of cups, maybe one of the kings, I feel like. So he's got that decision. You know, you have a crossroads. Which one are you going to take? Which mountain are you going to come over when you reach the mountain. So you have those two illustrations right there. Mice. Mice is next. Hickory dickory dock. The mouse ran up the clock struck one, down he run. Hickory dickory dock. Yeah, that's one of those nursery rhymes, isn't it? I think I got close. Here's those illustrations right there. Seriously, like, I didn't realize how talented this man was with just regular things, illustrations. They're amazing. Like, look how detailed that is and everything. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. I love this. The heart is an actually, and what's the word? Anatomically correct heart right here with all the valves and everything like that, and the chambers and all that good stuff. So those are gorgeous as well, aren't they? If you heard that just now, like something falling, we've had a lot of snow recently. It's still in places because we had so much of it and it was so cold for a while. And it kind of, you know, gets on the house, and then the rain comes and the weather temperature goes up and it starts sliding off of the house. So you hear noises sometimes and it sounds like someone's falling off the roof. It is. It's snow. So that was what that was, if you heard it. Ring. Ring is next. So that beautiful illustration. I like this one more. I think it sparkles more, I feel like, because the yellow in this one doesn't show up as much. But beautiful either way, both of these illustrations. 26. Book is next. She's reading the book. The book is not closed. The book in the other tarot that I have over here, or the Lenormand that I have over here, the book is closed, but she's opening it. She's gaining all of that wisdom and that knowledge. She's putting it into her head. You see how up here she's pointing to her mind? She's putting that stuff in her mind and she's thinking about it. It's a beautiful illustration. Again, Letter. Letter is next in our Lenormand sequence. 27 right here. You have both of those illustrations. You know, you've already gotten some correspondence perhaps, and you're going to send some correspondence back. So that's a little message from those cards. Awesome, awesome illustrations. Next up, we have, I believe this is man. Man, I think that's called, there's man and woman in the deck. So that is man with a really upset stomach, angry stomach right there. His passion and stuff, he's taking action, he's taking ideas, and he's going for it. And check out his little head right there with his tail of his fish. So he's kind of emotional as well. You know, you're letting your emotions lead. So those are awesome too. All of these are awesome. Who am I kidding? Yes, yes. Deviant Moon, Patrick Valencia art. You give me a deck like that and it's just going to be wee. I love it. He could, well, actually he did. The Mildred Payne Secret Pocket Oracle. That's like this big of cards and it's just random pictures on cards. That deck is one of my favorites too because it's just weird and nothing else like it. Woman is next, and you have that beautiful woman right there with her wilty flower. Gorgeous, gorgeous illustration. 3 boobs and an octopus head. Like, who does this? It's so cool. I love it. So there are those illustrations. Flower. Perhaps Flower is next, and you have those 2 illustrations right there. The beautiful woman coming out of the petals right there. Beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous. Definitely inspire me to learn the Lenormand more, to appreciate the Lenormand more, to work with the Lenormand more because it's awesome, awesome. Sun. Sun is next. That sun looks sad, doesn't he? Definitely looks a little bit sad in there, but you know, they're giving all their light and everything to everybody else perhaps, and they're really hot and uncomfortable maybe, but positive card, just like the Sun of the Tarot. The Sun of the Lenormand is an extremely popular card, or positive card, so we have both of those. And then the Moon. The Moon is the same moon that we have in the sky. Page of Cups. Knight of Cups. I believe it's the Knight of Cups of the Major Arcana of the Trionfi Della Luna. It's this face. It's like the beloved Crescent's Deviant Moon instead of the full Deviant Moon that we know and love with those illustrations right there. Oh, I cannot get enough of this deck. I cannot wait to work with it. If you're wanting a Lenormand reading, let me know. And we'll totally work with this deck and use it. And you can have that information from the Lenormand. That is probably not going to be as detailed as a tarot reading, and we can do the Deviant Moon or Trionfi Della Luna with the reading too. But I want to use this, so let me know if you want to do that. Key is next. Definitely this one. Like the collar and everything of it again. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous illustrations. I love that skeleton. It's like the ultimate skeleton key right there. It's beautiful. Fish swimming underneath the water. One is sticking their tongue out. That is cool. And you have both of those illustrations right there. Just swimming towards the past, it seems, because they're going that way. But the artwork, oh, this is just gorgeous, gorgeous. And then one fish turns around, or 2 fish turn around. Maybe Nemo and his dad. I forget what his dad's name was. Started with a W, didn't it? No, it's not Waylon. I don't know. But you know what I'm talking about probably. But there is the anchor, and the anchor's down in that ocean. You know, you're emotionally satisfied, or you're not and you're overwhelmed by things. So that is a way to take that. Beautiful illustrations again. The sand is purple, so that's really cool. It's purple in both of them actually. So beautiful there. And then last but certainly not least, no, there are the crosses. The crosses, that's the one I think I struggle with the most in Lenormand, because cross is like struggles and everything, like the burdens we have to bear. So it's like a darker card of the tarot or of the Lenormand, but there's that 3 and 6. So creativity and self-reflection, you know, the more time we take to learn from it, the more we can overcome those burdens and everything. So there is a positive to that if you think of it that way. But there are those 2 illustrations, and that completes the 36 card Lenormand. This is hands down the coolest Lenormand deck I've ever come across. Ever since I got this one, you know, the normal one, the 18th century, 19th century one that's been around for a long time. Ever since I got it and I started working with it and I started learning the Lenormand, I've been waiting for something creepy to come out. And my waiting has finally paid off. It's here, and it's awesome. And it reminds us to stay freaky, stay weird, stay unique, stay awesome. Dare to be different. Yes, yes, yes. And those cool little tins. Let's get those tins back out. Got that one right there. We're going to set him, tuck him nicely in his little tin. The rider as he rides in his little tin. Close it up, if I can. Yes, close it up. Move over here to the regular one and close it up. And then I'll tell you again, if you want a reading with these decks, if you want both of them, that's cool. If you want one of them, that's cool too. If you want a tarot reading, any of that, that is cool. Message me on the socials, comment on this video, or book one directly on my website. All of that will be in the description below, as well as a place to order these. DeviantMoon.com, DeviantMoonInc.com, I believe, but DeviantMoon.com. Tarot.com will probably get you. I'll put the link in the description below where you can purchase these decks for your own collection, because why wouldn't you? They're awesome, right? And as always, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you don't know Lenormand, it comes with the little pink piece of paper right there, and it has a little message there, and it has the website. Look, there's the website. It's DeviantMoon.com. There, www.deviantmoon.com. All artwork by Patrick Valencia right there. So that is the Lenormand Della Luna, brand new out, created by Deviant Moon Tarot, Deviant Moon Incorporated, and Patrick Valencia himself. There's nothing like it. I hope that you enjoyed this video and you love these cards as much as I do. If you do, you know, purchase it for your own collection. Again, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again in the next one.